will be showing you what a blacksmith does, what a good blacksmith looks like, and generally how to make more money in Empire Clash as a blacksmith. So, as a blacksmith, your job is to create tools, guns, swords, basically anything except for food for your nation. You're the ones that craft stuff from the peasants' resources or yourself's resources. So, as a blacksmith, you can choose any store to work at. Ideally, you want to buy the store, but in my case, none of them, they're all purchased. You know the for sale signs here, they all belong to someone else. Ideally, you want to go firearms, tools, swords, and finally tavern, but yeah. Once you're a blacksmith, you have to go to the shop inventory and start crafting things. If you're going to craft weapons, please do not be the type of blacksmith that only crafts for money, because although Baker rifles give you a lot of money, they're not useful to your faction. And overall, you will eventually lose money because your faction will not do well. So, as you can see, infantry muskets require resources, and we have a lack of coal, as you can see here. So, most blacksmiths, they just stay here and do nothing and just wait for resources. That's not a good blacksmith. Instead, what you should do is do this to maximize your money. Instead, you want to look around the map for these mountainous regions. If you're trying to collect some coal, if you're trying to collect wood, just go around those trees and just chop them down. But if you're trying to collect ores or coal, just look for these mountains. There is always going to be resources there for you to capture. So here's the coal field, and let's take the coal we need to make the guns. We have arrived, and we're going to sell our coal, and as you can see, it gets you a lot of money from selling your coal. Now we're going to craft some guns, make an infantry musket, and you just want to follow the instructions. So for smelting, you have to look for these furnaces. For hammer, you have to look for these anvils. For quench, you want to look for these water buckets. Once you get the craft, it's almost end. Just craft it. And then you have to do the whole process again. And once you've done that a few times, you should be able to craft it. And there, you got rewarded with money, and now people can buy it. Now, if you own the shop, you would get a percentage of the money when someone buys stuff from your shop, depending on the tax rate set by the monarch. Lower taxes equals more money for you. However, with low taxes, the monarch can't pay his soldiers, so it's really up to the monarch, and this is basically the same process for every single shop. They all each have their own store inventory, and that's pretty much how to be a blacksmith. For more Empire Clash tutorials, make sure to check out my other videos on my channel.